Lose a bit of ground in second, but he's 2/10 of a second off now.
And Andrea Locatelli also losing a couple of tenths of a second through that third two. Who's Reading, who is at the moment.
Back to the season, Gulf was absolutely superb, and you would have never in a million years believed that Max Alvassani was going to get on terms with him later on in the season and start to challenge the top league. That's something that Gulf is actually going to genuinely have to defend over the course of this weekend. He sits in 8th position in the championship, only 14 clear of the sun.
Course of the last couple of sessions as well.
Alvaro Bautista won't improve on his final lap. He's lost over a second through sector 2 after being 7 thousandths of a second up through sector 1. Free practice 1. Toprak still finding the time pretty much everywhere though, isn't he? Looking good in this session. A couple of tenths clear. This is Axel Bassani. Bassani at the moment sits in P4, and another strong display from him. He sits as top Ducati.
It's interesting when we look at the overall sector times. Obviously we've seen Toprak really consistent all the way through today's running. In the first and the fourth sections, Kawasaki have made a step forward. Lowe's fastest in sector 1, and Jonathan Ray fastest in sector 4, Toprak fastest in sector 2 and 3. So it is a case of everyone now trying to find that natural balance and where their bikes work a little bit better than others.
Locatelli coming over the line, similar lap to what he had done.
Oh.
Yes, anyone who'd been criticising him prior to that weekend for the decision to exert himself between 2 rounds quickly had to eat humble pie after a brace of second position.
Same pace and really battle with everyone in those leading positions. Had some podiums at the start of the year. Between the two tracks, it was an interesting way to get himself ready, but it worked. He had a great weekend in Portimao
over the course of that weekend. 5 minutes to go, so we're into the final stretch now as far as hot laps are concerned. Toprak Razgatlioglu just getting up.
He's having a little bit of an advantage, but that can all change now in the final 10 minutes of the session.
Yeah, so it's not sort of a Ducati problem in that last sector, it's more about Toprak and the way he works with his Yamaha.
Yeah, everyone's going to have a bit of a Toprak problem in that final sector, and you can see for Lowe's making his way out of the pits. He's already this weekend is that Ducati have the performance to be able to get to the front. He wants to be a spoiler. As it is right now, he's 5th fastest, but you'd expect to see him find some performance, and obviously on Alex Lowe's spotting Toprak in 2.5 seconds. You kind of hope that a lot of that's just the fact that Toprak was willing to push harder than them at this stage, but we also know that the Yamaha as a package tends to work really well. Everyone there, he's chipped away a couple of tenths of a second on the last couple of laps, so for Toprak he's looking pretty comfortable right now.
Saw him in the airport on the way through the teams. Second stint here for Toprak Razgatlioglu. 2 fast laps immediately at the start of that second stint, and both of them fastest laps of this session. He's got his fastest time now down to a 1 minute 36.389. So Toprak certainly showing the way. Jonathan Ray is the best part of a second behind him. Engineers have to put their hands in front of their eyes when they see all the weight going onto the front tyre.
I think Paul Denning has to do that at team manager.
This is the line 137 flat for Bautista, so a couple of promising laps at the end of the session from the former world number 2. Axel Bassani, 7th fastest in free practice 1, 134.985, a second and a half faster than his nearest rival as the checkered flag falls. It's Alex Lowe's who's 2nd fastest, then it's Garrett Reading, Vinales, Alvaro Bautista just recovering 6th place as he
between the two tracks. It was an interesting way to get himself ready, but it worked. He had a great weekend in Portimao.
Yes, anyone who'd been criticising him prior to that weekend for the decision to exert himself between 2 rounds quickly had to eat humble pie after a brace of second positions over the course of that weekend. 5 minutes to go, so we're into the final stretch now as far as hot laps are concerned. Toprak Razgatlioglu just getting up.
Jonathan for Parariba for that Team 65 on that side of the Kawasaki pit box. They're definitely going to feel that they want to just make sure that they tick all their boxes this weekend, and that's where go racing, but then you have to almost calm yourself down and then do it all again, and it's a big challenge for all the riders, particularly in conditions like this.
It's proper Suzuka style with the paddling. In free practice 1, 134.985, a second and a half faster than his nearest rival as the checkered flag falls. It's Alex Lowe's who's 2nd fastest, then it's Garrett Reading, Vinales, Alvaro Bautista just Flat for Bautista, so a couple of promising laps at the end of the session from the former world number 2. Axel Bassani, 7th fastest.